Okay, Luke. Welcome. I'm your host, the PUBG. Rising on board with Team 13, Nick the Nerd and Norsbury, as they're still in their way to Guyana. Also in town is unarmed. Trying to jump the fence there, not sure that's going to work the way. There we go, finding a hole. Norbro's having a look there. Whether he can definitely point in the right direction. Just joining us as a quick recap and see where everybody is on the map. So far, still outside of the map, we've got Boy and Times. Raven now in a vehicle mansion circle. Other than that, Team 20 aren't due. They're still Strawberries, and Ahmed starting to heading towards this. Right on with fantastic parking there by Faven. Gunfire in the distance. Let's have a look. So Mega Fight team having taken shots on Faven. They saw them pull up. Team 4 looking like they're getting pinched by tiny bubbles and on one side with Warkid and Faven on the other. Oh, a Mega Fight getting nailed straight in the chops there. 58 points taken. And quickly bandage. Let's have a look at his partner Zadus. Zadus scanning the skyline there, not seeing anybody he can take shots at. He's in the right general direction, not quite where he needs to be. Wow, Team 13 and Team 20 both going out in quick succession. We missed that, ladies and gents. They just taking pot shots. Fantastic spotting there, seeing someone from Team 20. They just taking the decision to disable that vehicle over there. Wise choice. Let's have a look at the map and see where everybody's shaking up. Oh, Team 3 now joining the fight with Team 4. Team 4 now going Team 3 now going mobile. They're going to get out of there. They're not going to engage. Team 11, Burn Cinder, taking some pot shots as they were going over the hill, not landing anything of note. We have another vehicle on the move. A quick look and see who it is. And Cinder now still exchanging shots with Team 3 up on the hillside. Tit for tat shooting right now. More shots hitting the bark than skin. Been unarmed there, looking like he's taking some damage.
Watching around us.
Maps restricting again. Let's have another quick update on where everybody is. We've got another firefight up north with what looks to be Team 5 and Team 10. Let's have a quick look on with this fight. Unarmed, out in the open there, skylining on the top of that hill. Gives Times 99 an easy shot. Sadly, he whiffed it though, so not so much of a gamble. Warboy needs to be careful taking the side of that building. Oh, sexy local going down. Which Ahmed also looking like sexy local, and Team 10 is down. Sexy Bubbles still knocked there. His teammates launching some smoke.
Building the building.
Oh, there's a.
Let's catch up with some other people. Let's check in with Team 22 right now, who are making their way towards the bottom of the hill. They've got the high ground. Equus now checking the drop. Look. Scanning the top floor of those buildings. Team 5 coming up on their side on the motorbike. I'm not sure they're going to get an angle on them. Oh, it looks like they're going for the Witching Tower. This could turn into an interesting fight. We're going to stick with the Equus right now for see how this shakes out. Yeah, it looks like they're taking cover in the main room.
Back here.
Look at the situation overhead. So right here in the northeast. Oh, as the circle moves, Team 5 is going to be just outside of it. The bottom of the hill to the west, we have Team 11 from Massity and Burn Cinder. Right now, they're just taking their time. Eagle's taking another shot. He puts down Times 99. Beautiful shot through the window. Eagle seems to be pushing on the tower right now. He's planning on rushing Warboy. Setting up a frag grenade in the window. Beautiful. Oh, it just impacted on the side. Look at this from Warboy. Warboy having picked up Times now. Times taking some getting a shot in the arm. Gun grenade.
Got one knocked.
More grenades going in.
Got
him.
I got both of them.
Beautiful grenade taking down both Warboy and Times 99. Fantastic play by Foxhole and Equus there. Secured the Witch Tower. They are just outside the circle. Be careful of the blue as it moves in. One of them a hill to the west, Team 11. Hunkering down for a little while. Let's see what Famacity's are. Ringing out in the distance here. Macity scanning the horizon, not take a pot shot at. Get an aerial view. Megafire there taking shots. Megafire almost down.
Our shack and everything.
Have a look. Let's join Zadus here and see who it is there. with. I think it's Greg GG. It is Greg GG that's laying down the shots into the smoke. Zetas and me able to get a mega fire up. GG there, landing a shot on Zetas, taking out 25 health.
Don't peek too much here.
They're going to withdraw back into their building, deciding against pressing. There's a mega fight now, just sitting on the edge.
Peek too much.
Burn Cinder now taking some shots.
I see him as well. We're in circle again.
25 health out of.
Like I said, we should.
Greg GG.
Watch our left.
What's in the distance?
Because right now, no one's seen.
Let's catch up. So we have Greg GG and Co taking a vehicle. Oh, they're going to go and have a look at that drop. That's a ballsy move.
He peeked me.
Out in the open. Team 1 takes out Team 6. No Sleep and Hoagie going down. These kills are going to be coming thick and fast now. Out of the survivors, we have Team 1, Tiny Bubbles and Stovers. Team 22, Equus and Foxhole. Team 29, Favors and Kid. Team 11, Massey and Burn Cinder. Zetas and Omega. And Team 3, Greg Shaw and Lucia.
Well, Madden, pick out some tires.
Team 4, Mobile again, held having a pop shot. Blows up the car. Fantastic shot. A mega fight going down in a fiery, burning, blazing end. That is certainly going to warm your cockles. I hope Zetas has got some marshmallows because he's going to be ringing his butt. Team 3 moving back. They are looking like they're going to come into contact with Team 1 here shortly. That's going to be a fight. Catching up with Team 22. Fox and Equus, they're rotating round. They are going to come into contact with 11 eventually. 22. Team 29 favored, taking pot shots.
You take that. Go to that
side again. Drop Zetas there. As Team 4 eliminated by Team 9. Faven with his first kill of the game. Tiny Bubbles taking shots now from Team 11, Burn Cinder. Tiny Bubbles bleeding out. Can Stovers make it over? Oh, Stovers goes down. Team 3, Greg Shot, GG, and Lucia taking down Team 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to our final 4 teams of the round. Right on board with Faven. Faven skimming around the bottom of this hill, not overly worried about cover right now. They move up to the hill, top of the hill. They potentially going to come into contact with Team 22. Skirting around the edges. I wonder if Faven moving away. Walkid's about to run into them.
Oh, there's that right here.
Walkid engaging with Foxhole and Foxhole getting drilled. He's going to have to use a first aid kit. That was unfortunate.
Back. Hard for us.
Let's take a look at this from there. Here we have Team 22 taking cover in the tree. Team 29 still working their way round that hilltop towards them. Now that they know they're up there. Blue's coming in. They're going to have to move forward eventually anyway.
See if there's any that way.
Team 29 have now bumped into Team 3. Team 29 potentially pinched now between Team 3 and Team 8. This could get sticky for Kid. Okay. Kid covering his back as he moves back down.
Here, but a team. Can you put any types of shots on them?
Team 11 now in the distance, taking shots on Team 22. Equals getting nailed there. Manages to duck behind a tree. Foxhole also taking cover for Masty. Seems to have their measure. Trying to reacquire them. Foxhole getting down into some smoke there. Ooh! Beautiful shot. Masty just unloading now.
Can you put any shots on them?
Moving to a different window to try and get a better angle. He's not too sure which tree they're under. Oh! Sees Equus making a move. Tries to lay down some shots.
Left building, I think.
Isn't able to. Team 29 now. Eliminating. Yes. Team 3 goes down. We are down to the final 3 teams, ladies and gentlemen.
Watch your right. Watch your right. As long as we have cover from this. Watch your right. Teams over there.
Our final 3 teams. Team 29. Kid, the only one remaining from that team. Team 22 equals Foxhole still up. Team 11 for Masty and Burn Cinder also still on their feet. Let's get a global picture of where everybody is. The bottom of the hill, we have Team 11, Team 22 holding the top of the hill. Kid on the other side. What his plan is. Let's ride with Kid for it.
I can see.
Walker moving around a little bit like he's bit disorientated. I think one of those dome shots he took earlier has got him a bit confused. Right now, pointing in completely the wrong direction. Let's go check in with Famacity, who is still taking pot shots.
2 different sets of people, I believe.
At Foxhole and Equus. Right now, Team 22 with their backs to the blue. They're in a hard position. There's not much. There's not much Team 22 could do. They're kind of in a position where they're going to have to move out from cover and make a run for it.
We're at the split.
Oh, Fasty getting some great shots on Foxhole. Foxhole down for the count. I don't think Equus is going to be able to res. Fasty there going for the thirst. Right now, he's whiffing his shots at empty grass. He doesn't know that Fox is making a crawl for his partner. Again, unloading his mag into literally nothing there. Burn Cinder scanning the tree line.
He's up in the top window. There's one person.
He knows. Oh, he sees Warboy. He unloads. He whiffs every shot. Switches to the sniper. Trying to line up a shot. Can he get it? No. No, he can't. 3 shots, 3 misses. Switching his attention back to Team 22. Scanning the tree line. He unloads some fantastic shots on Foxhole there. Foxhole getting absolutely drilled like it was prom night. Trying to see if he can spot Equus. He can't. Scanning back towards Warboy. Oh, he sees Equus pop out from the tree. Unloads, misses.
Another person there.
Macity getting
Not even once.
Getting a number there. Famasi moving into a better position outside of the building. He knows Warboy's on his left. Icarus now going down. Ladies and gentlemen, final two teams. We have a 2-on-1 situation with Kid versus Famasi and Burn Cinder. Ooh! Warboy gets spotted trying to sneak up the stairs. He's in a crappy position, stuck at the bottom. There is not a whole lot he can do other than run for his life. Let's see if we can get a cheeky view of this from up above.
Also, I backed off.
Taking some more pot shots. Famasi not overly interested in engaging. Burn Cinder pretty much has him nailed down there. Oh, Warkid whiffing a shot at Burn Cinder. If he'd have just taken a split second to steady his shot there, he could have dropped him and evened this out. Oh, so close. Oh, brilliant shot there. Warkid down to 18 health. Gonna have to stop and take a first aid kit. Some exciting stuff. He knows the buildings that Burn Cinder in. He hasn't spotted Famasi yet. Oh, he has. Kid 96 not making this easy for Team 11 at all. Another hot shot. That Team 11 takes the win. Ladies and gentlemen, winner of round 1, Team 11, Burn Cinder and Famasi.
How are you?
Good.
Pretty good. You snuck in here.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is round 1 in the bag. We will be right back momentarily as we cut to a quick break. We set up for round 2, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to round 2 of PUBG Duos. This time round, it's Miramar. 22 competitors. Can the team of Team 11 for Massey and Burn Center, can they repeat the success of the first round? Or can somebody knock them off their lofty perch? We shall see momentarily. As we wait for the legendary PUBG loading screen to finally do its thing. Competitors in the arena staring longingly up at the commentary booth. Oh, 3 people loaded in. Match starting, 57 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, speak up in chat. Who's your money on for this round? This round, Miramar, fantastic sniping.
Like little fox sprite. Yeah, he's pretty cool, isn't he? He's pretty cool. Cock shots like. Have music playing, you can have fox play.
We're going to minus us.
Okay. Oh, the plane is away. Plane left without us. How rude. Let's follow Amish Jew as he makes his way down. Map. Going for the barefooted look. I'm not sure that's probably the wisest approach out in the desert. But each to their own. Who am I to fetish shame?
Northeast.
Landing middle of the road. Interesting approach to landing there by the Amish Jew. Landing in the pretty much middle of nowhere. No buildings to loot. Just a nice run into town. His teammate at least Rampage finding a vehicle, pulling over, letting Amish Jew jump in. Oof, that seat's gonna be a bit hot on the rump. Okay, so as everybody lands, let's see where people are shaking out. Ooh, first circle is in. The losers. Team 22, 13, Team 1, and Team 29, all outside of the zone. Everybody else safe to loot at the moment. And it looks like we potentially have an early fight kicking off between Teams 5. Once the loading screen decides to get going, there we go. Team 5, Warboy and Times. In a very small building in... Oh! Zadus dropping Warboy as we were loading onto a different view there. Is Times going to be able to res him? It doesn't look like it. no, looks like he's going to make his way up. He is. He's going to be able to get his partner up there. I don't think Zadus is going to... No, Zadus is not going to push on that kill. Actually, he was happy to just leave it as a love tap. Zadus now with his 2-gun loadout. Boy, back up. Hopefully he's going to be able to find some meds soon, wallowing down on 10 health. Blue God's not particularly favouring Team 5 right now. Get an aerial view of where everybody is. Mega scanning, they know that there's still 2 people there. They didn't get the kill alert. Side of Lemon, how's it going, buddy? Ooh, Times and Omega switching shots. Ooh, Times getting domed by Omega. Beautiful shot. Times lucky that he didn't get dropped by that one. Omega withdrawing from the window. He's going to re-situate himself. Adding the buildings. He can get a line of Zadus now making his way up to back his partner up. Times of Warboy also trying to reposition. Let's have a look at this from their perspective. Times medding. Warboy again trying to reposition himself. Your boy Nick the Nerd. Let's check in with Nick while there's nothing going on with this fight. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, any player that manages to kill Nick in this game will in fact get a free t-shirt. Whether that's a KCGameOn t-shirt or a Discord t-shirt, I'm not sure.
We might think.
Nick in a vehicle, managing to take some damage. That's indicative to his driving skills there, I do believe. Nick and his teammate Snoresberry's there. Oh, Times getting dropped there by Zadus and Omega.
I want to go south.
Omega now sitting on 2 kills. Warboy also going down. It looks like Omega managed to take out both of them on his own.
Go south.
We're down to 10 teams.
I want to end up over there if we can.
Let's have a look and see if there's anybody else kicking off. Oh, Team 10 going for the drop. Let's check in with them.
You're about to get caught.
Sexy Single hanging back while his partner at Twitch Unarmed. Ahmed, sorry. For the drop. Cherry picked what they want to. Right now, ooh. Nick the Nerd and Co taking some shots there. Let's see who it is that's engaged. It's Team 22. Equus taking some shots as Nick and Snoresberry's passing their vehicle. They managed to get out of firing range with limited damage. Equus picking up a vehicle of his own. Is he going to give chase? He is not. He's moving away. Heading towards the road. They're going to need to be careful. If they decide to follow the road into Picardo, they're going to run foul of Team 4. Let's have a look from Zadus' perspective, see if he can hear the car coming. Can't just yet. Plenty of time for him to set up the ambush.
Right flip.
Eagles and Fox now deciding to head south, move around, probably coming into Let's check it on Team 2. Dan Clan and Co. Dan Clan, Boogie Bear. So far, an uneventful tournament for these two. Dan Clan just checking out Hoagie Bear. Hoagie Bear taking his time looting there. That's some impressive loot work going on. Let's switch to another view before we fall asleep. Oh, the man on the move, Equus, coming in. He's actually came in between Chuma and Picardo. Oh, Nick the Nerd taking some car damage there. Looks like self-inflicted.
And I'll go to the here.
Let's check in with Team 4, see if they're going to be able to get that ambush set up. Not sure that Team 22 is going to pass close enough for that to happen. It's not. Ooh, Team 10 chasing down Team 4. No. Team 1. That outcrop away is not going to make it easy. Team 10 looks like they're making a beeline now for 2. They are. They're still a ways away though. That's going to be a minute before that kicks off. But Team 11 and Team 3 look like they're about to get into it. Moving towards that drop. Cinder and Famacity making a run. Famacity having the high ground there. Nice play by these two. Famacity keeping the high ground, keeping an eye on the area, covering his partner as he moves towards that drop. They are about to come face to face. Burn Cinder, I don't know if he heard them or whether he's just got a feeling. But he is scanning right past the horizon, right below where Hella is. He sees him. Knows where he's moving to. Oh wow! Team 10 just kind of bimbling their way in right there. Oh sorry, Team 1, Tiny Bubbles and Stovers going in hard. Burn Cinder taking a lot of damage. Grenades out, he manages to move out of range of it. If this works, this could have been a beautiful play. Stovers goes down to Greg. They managed to move in and pinch themselves. Stovers getting thirsted by GG. Burn Cinder now in a position where he could just kind of hang back. Burnston is inadvertently saved there by Team 3. He was in a position where he was about to get nailed by a ballsy move from Stovers.
Do you have any smoke from the bottom?
Is trying to get himself in a position. Oh. So he sees Hella lining up a shot. He shoots, he hits 41 damage. Equus also now taking some damage. Equus is knocked. Fox takes. Oh! Team 22 eliminated by Team 4. We're going to stay with Burn here as he tries to pick off Team 3. Takes a shot at GG, whiffs it. Oh, beautiful shot. Burn Cinder getting drilled down to 15 health. Great shot there by Hella. Cinder's going to have to reposition here. He's pretty much got his number numbers
Shit,
marked.
he had me.
He's smart. He'll move to reposition to his teammate. Team 3 seem to be withdrawing from that fight. Yep, they are moving away. See where everybody else is. No other fights kicking off just yet. Check in with our friend Nick. We're down to 9 teams, 17 players alive. We're on board with Nick the Nerd, and he stands looking at a 2-time scope, trying to decide whether he wants to place the 2-time scope he has on his rifle. That is some pro looting. With the Snoresberry. Fifteen, 14 minutes into the game, into the round, the Snoresberry finally finds a helmet. Level 1, but at the moment, something's better than nothing. Teams 3 and teams 11 are still. Ooh! Burn City getting drilled again, down to 20 health. But that's hella there that's knocked. It is. Hold on. Back up. Healing. Team 3 on the verge of getting pinched here between teams 2 and teams 11. They're still trading shots in the distance. That looks like team 2 that they're firing pot shots. Let's have a look at that from Hoogie Bear's perspective. That's a wall. Okay. Let's check in with Dan. Yep. Who knows they're out there? Doesn't seem too interested in engaging right now. Trying to find himself a position that he's comfortable with. Moving in again. Have a look so far. Teams 3 and teams 2 are safe. Everybody else needs to be in. Team 2 was smart. If Team 3 was smart, they would stay in the position they're in and let Team 11 come to them. However, they are not smart. They're engaging. Benson are taking some shots on the back of the motorbike as they try and reposition. Oh, narrowly missing that rock there. That could have been tragic. Team 11 dropping smoke as they desperately try and get themselves into a position where they can defend themselves. Rounds are raining in. Hoogie Bear getting drilled now from a distance. He's medding up with his 5 bandages. Oof, that's not a fantastic position to be in. Team 4 now riding their chariot. That was a bit of a hard stop, but they are going to push Team 2. Grenades going in the bottom. Grenades going in the top. Team 2 eliminated a mega fight, dropping both Hoogie Bear. Oh, sorry, and Zeta's dropping his partner Dan. Team 3 and Team 4 now trading some blows. There is going to be some quick elims happening right now as Team 4 finds itself pinched between Team 11 and Teams 10. Team 3, Team 11, Team 4, Team 10, all engaged with each other right now. This is going to be an interesting fight. 11 trading blows. Team 3. Still pinned down behind that shed. Not a fantastic position to be in. Let's check in with Zadus and see they are still pinned. Ooh, that's going to be tricky with Team 10 having the high ground there. Team 4 stuck on the low ground. However, Team 13 moving in on Team 10. Team 10 turning around to meet them. They saw them up there. Nick the Nerd taking some shots. Faven getting drilled. That's Faven dead. Walker once again on his own. Nick the Nerd taking a lot of damage. He needs to turtle up behind that rock. Let Snores do some of the heavy lifting. Unarmed. Taking some shots. Managing to whiff every single one. Team 10 going to rotate round now. Reposition and re-engage. Come on, Nick. You can do it, buddy. Team 10 now deciding they're going to... Oh, wait, no. I'm keeping an eye on Team 13. Snoresbury in the open. Snoresbury getting knocked. That was an amateur move. Oh, sorry, Nick the Nerd. That was an amateur move from the Nerd. Just pretty much standing next to that rock with his junker swimming. Snoresbury's gonna try and res him. Unarmed is gonna push. Is he gonna get a double kill here? Nick's back on his feet. Gonna be medding. Unarmed seems a little bit hesitant. Waiting for his partner to come up. Oh, he just spots him. Shots going out. Dropping him. Takes it down. Team 10 eliminates Team 13. Nick the Nerd and Snoresbury. Both taken out by Unarmed. That was a 2-for-1. Hmm, 11-3 now, still trading blows. This fight's been going on for a while. Minimize it. Benzina managed to get a good spray on Hella there. Going for the grenade. Ooh, I love some cordite in the morning. Lots of grenades going off. Nothing finding home so far. Bone Cinder needing to be careful here. He's got Team 10 and Team 3 in front of him. Massively bringing up the rear. Suppose could be worse, could be bringing it up the rear. Team 10 now engaging Team 3. Let's jump on with Sexy. Ooh, we have a fatal four-way here. Teams 10, 3, 11, and 4. All within easy reach and about to duke it out. But ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget about Tiny Bubbles, whose partner went out right at the beginning of the game. Skulking around, just hugging the blue. Sexy Local taking some shots at Hella, whiffing every single shot there. Not too sure what more he could have wanted. The dude was standing in the open, in the desert, flapping in the wind, and he whiffed it. Looking like he's gonna have a peek. Weapons. Trying to reacquire. He does. He sees him. Sexy once again deciding to throw caution in the wind and consider aiming as a suggestion rather than a requirement. Tiny Bubbles now still just sneaking in, finding himself a position where nobody else is, just chilling out. I love it. Ahmed taking some shots there from Hella. Not too sure why you keep using your scope there. Not like you're aiming. See where everybody is positioned. Zadis and Cornfed up in the north in those buildings, happy to sit there. Everybody else fighting around these outcroppings of hills. Tiny Bubbles just chilling out on his own. Love it. Fed it up, made it up. Beautiful. Workshop firing off some shots there at Sexy and Twitch. Nothing finding home so far. Change still going on. Nobody seems willing to push just yet. Everybody making their way into the new play area. Team 11 just hugging the blue there. In no rush to join the fray. Team 3 look like they're considering going for that drop. They're not. Just keeping an eye on those buildings. Team 10 now back in the play zone. Team 4 just on the edges. They're now making their way back into the zone. Ooh. Zadazako deciding to throw stealth to the curb and move in. They're engaging. Greg Shot taking some damage there. Zada's dropping Team 3's Hella and Greg Shot there. Looked like Burn Cinder also took somebody else down. I didn't see who it was. Megafied got knocked in that exchange. I didn't see exactly who by. Teammate is able to res him though. Ladies and gentlemen, we're down to our last 7 players. This is where it gets salty. Masty also going down. Could the winners of the last round finally be knocked from their lofty perch? But Cinder also taking a lot of damage there. Team 10 finally eliminating Team 11. That fight's been going on for a while. We are down to just 5 players. Team 4's Zadis Megafied versus Team 10's Sexy Local, Twitch, and the Lone Wolf. New Bubbles. Ladies and gentlemen, let's ride with Mr. Bubbles. He's in no rush to engage. Sitting there on the periphery. He's going to let everyone do the damage themselves. Oh, he's considering he's going to have a shot at Sexy. Decides against it. That's a bold move. Most people would have taken that shot. Megafight goes down to Sexy Local. Tiny Bubbles finally deciding to engage. Takes down Sexy Local. Going for the first. Twitch unarmed. Finally firsting Zadis drops unarmed with the 5 kills. Fantastic round there from Zadis. Last 2 people standing. Zadis versus Tiny Bubbles. Zadis boosting up here. Tiny Bubbles deciding to spam some grenades. He had plenty of them. Just with the 3x scope. Bubbles rocking the red dot. Right now they're both just on the opposite sides of this hillside. Not overly worried about engaging. They're going to take their time to get into their position. They just slowly creeping to the edge. Not sure if he knows exactly where Bubbles is. Popping smoke. Not entirely sure the purpose of that, but that's why he's the pro. More grenades going out there from Zadis, trying to flush out Bubbles. Bubbles steadfast in staying where he is. Zadis now hitting the deck. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a bit of a standoff. This could take a while. Tiny Bubbles playing the long game like he has been since the start of the round when his teammate was knocked out. Oops, Zeta's finally decided to make a move. Looks like he's going to come over the top. Tiny Bubbles has the advantage here. Essentially, he hears him. He's moving into position. Oh, Zetas with the win! Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of round 2. Team 4. Beautiful end to the round there, ladies and gentlemen. The winners, Team 4, Omegafied and Zetas, with a total combined 10 freaking kills. How awesome is that? Beautiful game there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Whew, what a round. Okay, so we are going to get set up for round 3. Take a quick break in between while we calculate scores. We are going to go to a quick be right back, so don't go anywhere. Make yourself some food, grab a drink. We will be right back.
That goofy.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with round 3 of PUBG Duos. We are back in Erangel. Is my game audio on?
Yeah, they were saying.
Interesting. Let me
Just
turn
quiet.
the volume up for. Okay, there we go. That should be better.
Off here. Might be.
This is the halfway mark.
Okay.
This game, the person to beat is definitely going to be Zetas after that insane 6-kill game.
Let's.
10 total, yes, as the backseat streamers are pointing out, 10 kill total for their team. It was nuts.
Half the
What did you do?
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's a
There
good
we go.
point. It really was half the server.
I could unmute PUBG.
Just over here, trapped outside the game. Trapped inside the game.
Flipping.
Gentlemen, this is the man to beat.
Hello? Yeah.
10, 9, 8,
What's your
7, 6, 5, 4, ready, steady,
You're my wife.
go!
Hey, that's me.
I
I got my Equus in the bag.
Plane. Okay,
Seems
let's
like-
see where everybody drops.
You want
Yeah,
to?
sure, why not?
Okay, everybody launching early, it would seem.
People go with us. People on us.
Alright, alright.
Just go where they're not. They're going farther left. That's not probably the same people.
Team 10
I was
and Team
I was holding on
22,
his parachute.
both looking like they're going to go
Yeah,
for
same people that fired
Pollyanna.
last time.
Everybody
Yeah,
else
I'm going
fairly
to
well
again.
split up. Ooh, interesting. Team 2 and Team 11 hot dropping to very spread out. What else do we have? Team 3 going to Pachinki. Zetas and Omegafied heading for school. Team 29 going for Stobler. Mishki for Team 20. Oh, we have looked for just a minute like we had some early action going on. Hoagie Bear taking some early damage. Not entirely sure how that happened. Guessing that happened on landing. That is unfortunate.
3 times.
Here we are, early game, as everybody scrambles to get themselves looted and kitted up. About finally finding some meds to get his health up a little bit. Nick the Nerd apparently flying solo on this. Snoresberry is not managing to make this round. That is unfortunate. Let's check in with the winner from last game, Zetas. Managing to land an M22 early in the game. That is streamer loot right there, ladies and gentlemen. deciding to switch to the AK. Not my personal favorite weapons goes. "19 people alive. We either had 2 people that didn't make it into the server, or we are already a team down." Did not see anything come up on the kill feed, so I'm guessing 2 people never made it in. That's unfortunate. Nobody's marked as having a kill yet, so. Excuse me. What? Ooh. Have arrived with somebody else for a little while. Let's have a little ride along with. Oh, let's check out Nick the Nerd. He's currently mobile. Is Team 3 gonna have a pop at him? Nope, it doesn't look like it. He has taken some damage though, so I am gonna guess. That his driving skills on that motorbike have resulted in some personal bodily harm. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, bear with me just a minute as I attempt to figure out. There we go. There we go. Now we should be rocking and rolling. No, taking cover. Finds himself. Oh. Right now, this game a little bit slow on the action. waiting for everybody to put in within fighting range. Right now, Team 22 pretty split. Voxel getting kind of close to Team 10. That could bite him in the butt being on his own. Team 1 right now coming in, looking like they're going to make their way down in between Team 22. Team 22 with a chance there to set up a nice ambush. Circle moving in, favoring everybody but teams 20 and 4.
Not hearing.
Team 3 about to making their way to mansion. Nick in a position. Does he hear them? He can hear the vehicle. Can he spot them though? Team 1 also in the distance. Right now everybody turtling up a little bit here. Gonna have a minute. Team 3 need to be careful here. They are very exposed. Better get themselves back into cover. Ooh, Team 11 making a hard stop there outside the building. I'm not sure if they are aware, but they are right on top of Equus. Cinder, I think, is completely unaware that he's there. Let's zoom out and have a look at that, because... Oh, yep. That is going to get chewy in just a minute. Nope. Cinder deciding to get in the car. Equals taking some shots as he drives away. Doesn't manage to land any, but still... Do not blame him for taking the shots. Nick still holding out in mansion. Team 3 now looks like they're moving away from that position. Bubbles and Stover still holding on. Team 3 moving to the northeast. They are potentially going to be running past another player's position. They're running directly towards him. Obviously, we can see here on the stream people's nameplates. They have no idea that they're actually running directly towards this player and the building that he's currently in. When watching the stream, it can seem like that maybe they somehow know that he's in there. They are actually just scanning those windows, making sure there isn't somebody in there. They don't actually know that that player is in there. Seeing anything, they've decided to skirt around that building instead on a collision course with Team 10 and potentially Nick the Nerd. Nick deciding not to engage. either didn't hear them or didn't have a line of sight on them. Team 10 still sitting on top of that hilltop. In the buildings. Sure they don't get ambushed. You can close to the fence line. We're not taking any chances. Team 3 now going to make their way into that building and turtle down. Team 1 and Team 4 exchanging some shots now in the distance. Beautiful shots there from Stovers. Just can't quite nail it home. Team 4 returning some shots there. Zeta's getting hit from somewhere now, having to med up.
Oh, what?
Cornfed lining up his shots for Stover. Can't quite get it. Oh, and Fox has gone down in the distance. Let's have a look. Fox going down to Team 10. Can his teammate get him back up? Not entirely sure. Bold move here from one of our competitors that I've just noticed walking through the arena. Instead of sitting at his desk, everybody's pretty much run past him on the map at this point, so I don't really see how it matters. He was making a run for it. He's not going to be able to make it a Fox. Fox pretty much gone. If he was to even attempt to get him, he's literally going to have to run past Team 11 and Team 4, camping out the buildings on this road. Tiny Bob was a Team 1 taking some shots now at Team 3. Lost sight of the... Oh, no, he's reacquired sight. Firing a ranging shot, doesn't quite nail it. Nails the shot. 56 points taken out of Helen there. Hella up in a hill. There's the general area that they're in. Do much tree cover. Oh, sees Hella moving again. Fires a shot, whiffs it. Get an aerial view, see where everybody else is. Everybody else pretty much turtled right now. Team 3, the team on the move. Team 1 engaging a long-range shot there with Team 4. These two teams have been trading shots for a while now from building to building. Dover's there under some pretty sustained fire from, I think, Zetas? He's going to have to be fairly careful. Equus rotating around. Coming into the northeast of the circle. I don't think 29, they hear him out there. And they're moving to intercept. I don't think they're going to get there in time to do anything of significance. Faven exposed on the road top. Oh, fatal 308 between Teams 3, Team 11, and Team 29. For Massady getting the drop there. Break shot going down. Team 3 eliminated by Team 11 and Team 4. Burn Cinder taking out Hella, and for Massady taking down Greg. Let's catch back up with what was going on. Oh, Team 1 and Team 2 are about to get into it. Excuse me. I don't think they're aware that Team 1 is in this house. Oh, they do. Oh, Nosebleed coming through the door and getting absolutely drilled in the side of the head. I haven't seen anybody pounded that hard since prom night. Tiny Bubbles now our current surviving kill leader with 2 kills. Nick there,
I don't know if it's
still hanging out right on the edge of the circle. Just sitting in a bush, as he does. Just scanning the horizon. I'm hoping he remembered his bug spray. And the next circle is in with Team 4 and Team 10.
I think it's there.
Benefiting from this circle, everybody else has to move in. Riding along with Famacity of round 1 winner. Here's the shots ringing out in the distance. Gonna have a quick scan around.
That's not.
So a recap. So far we have Team 29, Team 20, Team 11, Team 10, Team 4, and Team 1. Oh, shots ringing out! Nick the Nerd getting drilled by Famacity. Nick just managed to escape behind the trees by the skin of his teeth. More shots ringing out. I think Nick's gotten himself into enough cover that he's going to be okay for just a minute. Let's see who else is kicking off. Oh, Kid going down. Oh, Faven getting pinched. He moves into the smoke to try and res his teammate. I think it just takes some spam into the smoke there to take them both out. Stover's dropping Nick the Nerd. Nick finally going down. Looks like Stovers has gotten himself a free t-shirt there. Favor managing to get Kid back up. They are, however, stuck out in the smoke in the middle of the field. They're pretty exposed. Shots hitting, shots landing. No sooner did he get up, but did Faven get dropped again by Omega. It was a good attempt by Faven there to try and get out of the smoke. But in all fairness, I haven't seen somebody go down that quickly since my last trip to Amsterdam. Team 1 and Team 11 having a go at it right now. Massey dropping tiny bubbles. Hitting the first, almost takes him down. 2 rounds, 1 more shot should do it for Tiny Bubbles to go. Oh no, Tiny Bubbles is down. Our second place player from the last round, not making it that far this time. Team 1 moving in on Team 4. To recap, we still have Rampage and Amish from Team 20. Famacity and Burnsinder from Team 11. Sexy Local Single and Twitch Unarmed from Team 10. Haven't seen much of them this game. Team 4, Zadus and Omega Fired. Then the single survivors of their teams, Equus and Stovers. Cinder gets an eye on Omega Fired there, takes a ranging shot, doesn't hit anything. Massity mobile on a motorbike, seems like he's gonna rock in. Cinder's getting taking a shot from Omega Fight in the distance there. Actually looks like Famasti's moving in on Team 1 survivor Stovers there. Cinder moving in to meet up with his teammate. Rampage taking some damage. They're coming down the hill. In this position, Rampage is fairly exposed. Team 4, Team 20 now exchanging shots. Amish Jew holding on by the skin of his teeth there. Manages to heal. Right now, the team to beat is definitely Team 4. 2 kills for Omegafy. 0 kills for Zetas. Somebody now taking pot shots. Door. Amish Jew getting just barely hit with a ricochet there. Zetas checking behind him. He has a fit. Oh, Zetas getting dropped by Cinder. Beautiful shot. I wish we could have seen that from Cinder's perspective because holy crap, he got drilled like a Texas oil field. Amish Jew now also going down, unarmed, making the shot there. Don't think Rampage is going to get to him in time to res him. He's not. Oh! Sexy Local taking down Rampage. We are down to our last 8. Team 11, Team 10, Team 4, Team 1 Stovers, and Team 22's Equus, who has been quiet for a little while. Let's stop in and see where he is. Just hugging the edge of the map here. Playing the long game, he is in no rush. Remember, whilst you do get 3 points for a kill, also only have to kill 1 player to win the game. Ooh, Burn Cinder taken down unarmed there. Cinder rotating in, he's gonna have a bit of a run to get back into the circle here. He's kind of out in the middle of no man's land. Massity sees that Team 4 are in this building and pinned down. A Megafy gets dropped by Burn Cinder. Burn Cinder's kind of the man on a mission right now. Massity pinning him down. No Zetas is behind the building. Zetas rezzing Megafy. That fight is not over yet. Cinder moving in. Grenades going off. Bullfight. Manages to get healed. Unloads. Takes a chunk out of Zetas as Zetas drops for Massady with a grenade. Let's move in. Is Equus going to be moving in on this? No, he's not. He's still out taking his time. But Massady's down. It doesn't look like Cinder's going to be able to do anything to help his teammate there. Cinder medding up, trying to get some of that health back. Where's Stover? Stover being pinned down by Team 10. Oh, Zeta's taken out for Massady. This fight is getting salty. There's so much going on, we don't know who to look at. Burn Cinder low on health again. Changing positions, trying to switch it up. It's like Team 10 finally putting Team 1 out of its misery there. Cinder with a fantastic opportunity on unarmed. Fires 2 shots, doesn't manage to get the down. Obviously the smoke to cover his backside. Eagle's taking some shots now from Team 10, but instead of dropping down sexy, that may have just helped Equus out a lot because The team taking him out and now getting pinched. Oh! Unarmed taking out Cinder. His teammate also dropping there. We are down to the final 4. It is 1 on 1 on 2. Team 4 Zadus and Omega Fight versus Equus. And Team 10's Unarmed. Teams get closer together. Let's take an aerial view of what's going on. Where everybody is positioned. Right now, Team 4 have the advantage. They have the high ground. Unarmed trying to rush them. It's 2 on 1 with this little fight. Zadus getting dropped. Unarmed managing to drop Zadus. Takes cover behind the tree with a sliver of health left. He needs to finish this fight. Oh! Unarmed dropping Zadus and Cornfire. Getting 5 kills in the process. Equus moving up. Tongue-tied. Unarmed taking to the ground there on his belly. Equus trying to find him. Equus taking some shots. He's down to about half health. Unarmed now taking cover behind the rock. Unarmed with the win there. 6 kills. Team 10 with 10 kills total. Beating the single kill total of Zadus in the last round. That was a fantastic finish, ladies and gentlemen. The winners of this round, Team 1, Unarmed and Sexy Local with 6 and 1 kills to their names.
Place, I'll take it.
And as you heard in the background, our glorious leader, Nick the Nerf, placing 8th, wasn't last.
After I hid in the...
Strictly speaking, but with 0 kills, he is joint last.
Man. Why couldn't that circle come to the man?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be setting up for our 4th round of Miramar in just a few minutes, so stay with us as we take a break. We will be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with round 4. 86 KCGameOn PUBG Duos Tournament. This is Miramar. I'm your host, the Drugger Brit, and we are getting going. Receiving word from the arena that Amish June might have DC'd as we launched the game. That is, we are getting several people have DC'd. Okay, we'll go in 55 seconds. Me? Yeah, we've got several people that didn't make it in.
Welcome.
Where are we going? There again?
Yeah. Let's watch everybody. Now, we did see that several people didn't make it in the game. Generally, if people miss the plane, that is unfortunate. Not much we can do.
The left.
We feel sorry for the people who missed the plane, but not a whole lot we can do about it.
At the full
Get
early.
on board.
Yeah.
Anybody going here with
Raven makes his way to the ground. Let's see the spread. Leslie Owens is looking like it's going to be
no, not here.
pretty camped. Who else do we have? We have one team going to Power Grid. One team that looked like it was on its way to San Martin, but decided to stop. Twitch unarmed, heading for San Martin, along with Equus and Foxhole. His teammate is hanging out by the buildings. We have already got some gunplay going on. Quick kill, Team 29 taking out Team 4 early. Team 4 eliminated right off the bat. Holy crap. Kid doing the heavy lifting there. So after that initial spat, looks like everything's gonna settle down with the exception maybe of Fox and Equus, who are rubbing shoulders with Unarmored. His teammates kind of way out there. One second, ladies. Was there picking up nice loadout. Sorry, while we were dealing with that issue, we also lost no sleep. Norberry's taking some damage. Potentially is looking like it could be a quick round. He's rocking the M16 there. Let's ride on with Fox for a moment. Sexy local single managing to catch up to his partner. This is going to turn into a bit of a firefight very shortly. Ooh, Fox picking up a big boy gun there. This should be interesting to see if he can actually hit the back end of a barn with it. We see. Who else do we have that could potentially get into a firefight? Right now, everybody else is pretty spread out. So.
Grab the other one. Up on.
Somebody making off of a vehicle there. That would be Greg Shot.
The bike up to.
Greg Shot, unfortunately, on his own, his teammate didn't make it into the lobby. Still not a lot happening so far after that initial burst of excitement as Team 4 were taken out. Big blow to Zetas and Co. Could put a dent in their lead. Fox out moving out. Twitch out in the open. Is Fox going to engage? He's thinking about it. He's lining up the shot with the sniper. He shoots. He goes wide left with that shot. Nails his second shot. 50 damage. If he doesn't get overexcited or whiff his shots, he could be in a good position here. He got overexcited and whiffed his shots.
Kind of where he's at.
Fox now taking his time, recomposing. They need to reacquire his target. He just sees the head peek out. Is he gonna account for? Oh, a bit too low on that shot. Maybe a few millimeters higher and you would have domed him. Let's check out Equus and see how he's taken advantage. He's pushing on Twitch right now. He's just on the other side of that hill. Oh, beautiful timing! And Equus goes down. Holy crap! I did not see that coming. I thought Equus had them pegged more than a fetish club. Woo! Team 10 taking down Equus. That was unfortunate. My heart goes out to the man. That was just some luck of the draw. Not much you can say to that, ladies and gentlemen. That's just.
Still up now.
Fox now trying to find his way out of this compound. Running, there we go. Finally finds the door and makes it out. Looks like he's moving away from Team 10. He is. Shades of the previous game where Equus had to just shoots wide to the left there. Turn fire coming in. Can he take his time? Can he line that shot? Oh, so close!
They are a good shot.
Nick the Nerd getting knocked there. Let's have a look at where this firefight's happening. Picking in with his partner Snorbury's. Snorbury's in a vehicle. Doesn't look like he's gonna bother trying to help. Nick stuck outside the zone. That is unfortunate for Nick. Getting back on board with Fox. Putting some distance between himself and Team 11. Going for the circle. Circle very much benefiting Greg's shot here as he's the only person still inside. Strawberries is coming up real fast on Team 2. Our Team 2 going to be able to capitalize on the fact that he's only got 50 health. Bold move there by the Snoresberries, announcing his presence with the horn. Doesn't look like Team 2 are going to be able to capitalize there on the other side of that road, fair distance away. Interesting tactic there by No Sleep, by just kind of hiding in a corner, staring at a wall. Let's get on board with Tiny. Let's visit our friend Tiny Bubbles, also in a vehicle, making his way in. Excellent driving skills there. Oh, Tiny Bubbles' car taking some shots there from Kid and Faven. Kid with 2 kills to his names in this game. Also coming up on Team 3, Kai exploding. Oh! Shot GG managing to get the kill there. Now engaging with Faven and Kid in the distance. Things are hotting back up, down to 13 players alive. Kid's getting in the distance. He's lost sight of Shot GG. He knows he's by that house somewhere, but doesn't know if he's inside or behind it. Teammate Faven moving up. Side in there. Somebody in a motorbike flying by. Like Harry Houdini, that'll be unarmored. Shot GG having a good look at unarmored there. Isn't able to make any of the shots stick. Ooh, nice parking job. Not sure where his partner right up the rear there. They are currently, as far as the circle is concerned, in a pretty good position in a building on top of this this hill area here. Maven and Greg now switching shots. Maven trying to find where those shots were coming from. He's in the right area. He just can't quite see him.
That's a large.
Greg in the warehouse in no rush to reveal himself. That's a fight that's going to wait for a little while.
Hyper shot.
Another drop coming in. At this stage of the game, I don't think anybody's going to be going for that. At the distance there, you can see Foxhole character marker up by that warehouse, way out on his own. Fairly good position for the long game there. Will do as he moves in, unless he rotates. If he goes for the straight line approach into the next circle, he is going to have to deal with Greg, who's in his path on the other side of that road. Team 11 and Team 2 exchanging some shots there. No sleep going down. No sleep dying. Hoagie Bear now on his own. Another vehicle on the move. That's Greg Shot going for a drive. Maven and Kid weren't able to get shots off on him as he bugged out. I was wrong. I said nobody was going to go for that drop. Greg Shot's decided to, paying the price for it now as Maven and Kid rain shots down on him. Picks up an M22 and a FAMAS for his trouble. Decides against the FAMAS. Quickshot managing to get away from the crate there without any problem. Still getting shots laid down on him. Just manages to get out of range of Faven and Kid. Let's have a look at an aerial map, see where everybody is set out at the moment. Foxhole still skirting the edges of the circle. Greg on the opposite side. They're now well away from each other. Faven and Kid hanging out in this building. Foxhole making his way towards them now. Sexy local single and unarmored exchanging shots with Greg in the distance. Not able to make anything stick, but just letting him know that they're still there. Team 10 on the move over the top of that hill. They're going to need to be careful. They are exposed standing on the top of this hill right now. They have got 3 teams staring at them from across that valley and... Okay, yeah, why not? Let's go for something different. Let's just stand on the top of the hill, Let everybody see us. Sure, why not? No one's shooting. Must be a great... Oh! Beautiful shots from the sexy one. Nailing Burn Cinder there. Oh, sorry, for Masty. That happened so quick, I got the wrong person. Sexy Local trying to take some shots there at Army Stew and Rampage. Only really successfully shoots the dirt in front of him. Norsberry also still surviving, just chilling out on the edge. He's going to have Team 10 run... Oh, sorry, Team 20 run by him at any moment. He's playing the long game. In fact, he's going to have them run up on him right now. Does Amish Stew see him? Nope. He's just going to run on by. Fantastic. Like a little British pantomime. He's beside you! He's beside you! Nope. Never mind. Salisbury just gonna chill on out. Watch him run on by. It's a shame we don't have a grenade, Salisbury, because frankly, they're standing right there. Salisbury still stalking his prey. Let's follow him up the hill here. He's watching him. He is in no rush to engage. Just going to keep eyeballs on him. Watch him from a distance. What else is going on here? Let's check in with our friend Fox. Fox scanning the buildings. I think he's got an idea that maybe there's a team up there. Taking his time, not rushing. I'm liking it. Team 11 and Team 20 look like they're about to get into it. Snorbury's moving forward. He's now rotating round behind for Massady. I have heard a rumour that Snoresbury does prefer it from behind, so this might be a strategy that works. Going down his roll. Oh, somebody taking some shots there. That'll be Fox down to 44 health, 2 health. My God, man. How did you survive that? Fox withdrawing. He's bleeding heavily. He's got an arm hanging off. He is now on the ground, legs akimbo, as dead as a rabbit hit by a semi. WRX Kid now also dinged up. 23 health. He's administering some first aid. He's going to have to get himself back up. He does. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moving into the end game here. Just 9 players alive. Let's jump on with Amish Jew. Checking the blue, seeing if anybody's going to pop out. I think we're going to see the pace of the game slow down a little bit here again. As everybody sort of jockeys for end game position. Oh, shots ringing out in the distance. That's Team 10 and Greg Shot GG. Changing some ranging shots there. Local rotating around, trying to get himself into position. They're not going to continue that engagement with Greg. Team 20 and Team 29 well close to each other here. Surely this is going to kick off momentarily. I mean, 29 coming over the top. Juicy's in first, isn't able to capitalize. Kid drops Dew. Rampage backing down over the edge. 29 takes out Team 20. Kid and Faven getting 1 kill each there. I think that's the most work they've put in this whole tournament. We are down. Last 7 players. Team 29 engaging a brief exchange of fire there with Greg. Not continuing the engagement. Kid in the distance. Look at it from his perspective. He knows there are people in those houses. He can't see them yet. Vimacity and Burnsinder, they've been kind of quiet so far this round. Oh, Vimacity nailing Kid. Drops him like a bad habit. His teammate moving in favor to res him. They've got 11's number right now, but they're going to need to reposition. Otherwise, the same thing's just going to happen again. That appears to be exactly what they're doing. Heading up. No, they're just gonna repeat the same thing. Kid takes 43 points out of Burn City. Fire and maneuver, button. Fire and maneuver. That's it. Gonna shoot, reposition. Now they're gonna have another pop at Greg in the distance. Greg managing to heal up again. Take a look at it from his position. Shot just going slightly wide to the right there. Isn't able to make it stick. Ooh, almost a beautiful shot. Right on the nugget. Greg finding himself pinched now between teams 10 and teams 29. Sexy Single taking a big chunk as Greg finds himself with 38 health. Another shot coming out, down to 6 health. Can he get himself into the smoke and healed? Greg, who's put up a valiant fight so far. Oh! Just manages to whiff the shot. That would have been beautiful. However, he missed, so it wasn't. Shots to the left of him. Shots to the right of him. A team in front of him. They have the high ground. He has the low ground. Right now, I'd be loading my shorts like a 2-year-old on a sugar rush. Decided to switch tracks. Oh, beautiful shot! Knocking Ahmed almost down to 50 health. There's some beautiful successive headshots there. Using another med kit. That's down to 2 med kits. 5 bandages. Grenade spam now going off. Not able to find their mark though. We are back at a stalemate. Let's get a visual view of this. Faven and Kid up on that hilltop. Sexy and Twitch on that. And poor old Greg right down there. With nothing but Vimacity and Burn Cinder in front of him. Oh, Faven now taking a big chunk out. Greg almost managing to drop unarmed. Back down to just 15 health. Looks like Faven's getting ready to push, maybe? Nope. I admire Greg's tenacity in taking the fight to both of these guys. Faven taking down Sexy and unarmed. I was gonna say Greg's best opportunity right now is just to stay on the low ground, stay out of this fight, let them pick each other out. However, no, he wanted those kills and wasn't scared to just whip it out and have a go. Faven's still aware that he's down there. Also that he has Team 11 to his left. Looks like Kid's laying on the pressure with Team 11. Takes a chunk out of Famacity. He knows which windows they're in. He kind of hasn't been for the moment. He's going to keep shots down on them. Team 29 keeping themselves moving. Team 11 now making a break from the house. Out in the open. Mamacity getting dropped. And Burn Cinder taking a hell of a lot of damage. Manages to get back into the building and into cover. 21 health remaining. Not the best play there by Team 11. Faven getting dropped now by Greg. Greg, so far the winner of this encounter. Oh, Burn Cinder takes out Greg. Unfortunate. Right now we are down to Kid versus Burn Cinder as their other two teammates are knocked. Kid decides to thirst for mastery there. Just for the lulz. And to make sure that he gets that kill on his record. Right now it's Burn Cinder that has the high ground. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this round, Team 29. Kid and Faven. That was a fantastic finish. So far, we have had different winners for every single round of this tournament. And I freaking love it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we are going to get set up for our fifth and final round, which goes live at 5:05. 10 minutes time, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back. I am. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with the 5th and final round of the June KCGameOn PUBG Duos Tournament. This is Erangel. Back.
I guess we'll see.
Ladies and gentlemen, I foresee shenanigans. I foresee there to be shenanigans afoot, and a breast, and a buttocks, which I'm currently talking out of, I suppose. Okay, the audience apparently agrees, so here we go. So, for this round, we have Team 29, WRX Kid, and Favor. Team 22, Foxhole, and the always on time, the Equus. Team 15, Amish Jew and Rampage.
Called out.
Team 13, Nick the Nerd and Snoresberries. Team 11, Vermacity and Burn Cinder. Team 10, Twitch Unarmed and Sexy Local Single. Team 4, Omega Fight and Zadus. Team 3, Breakshot GG and Hella Chuya, however you pronounce that. Team 2, Hoagie Bear and No Sleep. Team 1, Dovers and Tiny Bubble. We are about to get going in the 5th and final round. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 3, 2, ready, steady. Let's go.
Alright, we're doing my favorite place.
Okay. Let's watch the drop, ladies and gentlemen.
Your left. Let's see, Milta.
Okay, who is going to be first out the plane? Ladies and gentlemen, we do have some jumpers. First out of the plane, Amish Jew and his partner Rampage KC heading towards prison.
Let's go pick the hot drop.
Hotly followed by Warkid and Faven, Sexy and Unarmed, Vermacity and Fury, No Sleep and Hoagie. Last out of the bus, ladies and gentlemen, is
It
Foxhole.
was loading. I couldn't
Looks like Hella and Greg are heading for Pachinki. Potentially Fox and Equus are as well. School, we've got Nick and Snoresberry, Zadus and Omega.
go ahead.
Everybody else is pretty spread out. The place to watch right now looks like it's gonna be Pachinki. Foxhole landing on the very far side of the fields to the west. Equus landing in first building on the left-hand side of the main street. Greg GG and Hella landing smack bang in the middle. Let's go north and check in with Team 15. Amish Jew and Rampage deciding to land smack bang in the middle of a field and walk their way into mansion? Skip their way in? Meander maybe? I'm not too sure what they're doing since they're currently running around in circles. There we go, Amishu finally deciding to make his way into a building through the window. Not too sure what's going on there. Let's... Oh, this is getting tight.
Got me.
Hella in the building next door to Foxhole and Equus. Oh, already kicking off. Shots ringing out. That's Equus getting bombarded with some grenades there. Trying to work on getting to some higher ground. Getting shots from behind from Hella. He's kind of pinched. He's got Hella on one side of the building and Greg on the other. Not sure he's going to have any option but to bang out the back of the building. Let's try and have a look at this from Greg's perspective. Greg going for high ground as well. Not sure. I think Greg is in fact in the same building. Looking like he's getting ready to push. Roof. Having a peek. Sees Equus. Gets dropped down. Hella coming up right behind him. Covering his withdrawal. Let's get a quick look up there from Equus's perspective. Equus deciding that better to withdraw and reposition. Remain on the roof. I think that's probably the better play. Greg down to 22. Partner's now picking him up. That was a fantastic little firefight. I don't know about you guys watching at home, but that got my juices going. Equus now bandaging up, so is Greg. Don't think this fight is anywhere near over. Let's get an aerial view of this. Equus now moving around the building. Ooh, Equus walking in literally to a barrage of fire from Hella. Greg knocking him, getting the knock. They're going to come around and thirst him. Yep. Unfortunate for Equus, managing to drop one and then extract himself from that firefight. Fox now in the distance. Knows that the other team is going to be looking for him. Might help if he reloads his rifle at some point. Oh. And look at that. He reloaded his rifle. Good job there, buddy. Ooh. Pot shots being taken into the building by... by Greg and Hella. Foxhawk saying, bugger this, I'm out of here. Makes a run for it into the circle. What do we have shaping up elsewhere on the map? Nope, pretty much everyone's pretty spread out, so we are going to stick with Hella and Greg, see if they give chase. Nope, does not appear so. It looks like they're going to use all the time they have available to finish looting Pachinki. They're right on the cusp of the circle here, so they're in no rush. Fox moving southwest, directly south of Ruins here. He's got himself into some open ground, scanning the horizon. Should be good for right now. Give him a chance to calm down, recenter himself. Zadus and Megafied now in a vehicle on the move. This could actually put dash to Fox's plans as they drive right on by. Not scared to announce their presence with the horn. Don't think Fox is going to be able to get a shot on them. They might be too far at this point. Yep, they are. Zadus and Co. heading north from the ruins now. Looking like they're gonna make their way across the eastern bridge and then up towards shooting range. Tiny Bubbles and Stover are gonna be up in that area, so we'll see if anything comes of that in a few minutes. Burn Cinder for Massity are gonna need to get out of the Pova soon, as they're gonna fall foul to the blue. Zeta's making me out to be a liar now, going for the central bridge rather than the eastern bridge. They are still heading towards shooting range though, so they should get into range of Stovers and Bubbles pretty soon. Can't hear the car in the distance yet. Stovers deciding against the ordinance. He does. Oh! A misfire there by Bubbles, taking a shot at his teammate as he comes up the stairs. A little bit jumpy here in the final round. Let's check in with Hoagie Bear, sitting in a shed. So, Hoagie Bear chilling out in the shed. That's weird, that crossbow should not. Let's check out Hoagie Bear's partner, No Sleep, going for the Land Rover. Having played this game, I do have to say that these Land Rovers do very much handle like their real-life counterparts, meaning they don't. No Sleep, kind of just abandoning her teammate here. Sucks to be you, Hoagie, I suppose. Armistew, Rampage moving in. They're going to come in and cut off Hoagie Bear. That could get interesting. Oh, shots ringing out up north. Zeta's getting a ding there as he drives by Team 1. Tiny Bubbles and Stover's taking some shots at them. Nothing able to stick though. Right now we're 10 minutes into the last round and still only one elimination.
Around.
Team 4 now about to come up on Team 29. Let's see if Faven and Co take some pot shots. Right now they're running around kind of not sure on what they're doing.
I called my trunk.
Let's have a little look around, see who else is up to shenanigans. We have Foxhole, rocking a camouflaged Land Rover, 2 grenades, 1 medkit. As he rotates, looks like he's going to come in from the west.
Take a fight after this.
Who else? Let's check out our friend Nick. Oh. No Sleep now, taking some pot shots at Rampage in the car. You're out of ammunition, love. You need to reload. There you go. Wouldn't waste the bullet, sweetie. You've got more chance of hitting the back end of the moon. There we go.
Right here. Don't take that view.
Hoagie Bear having been eliminated now. I get the feeling that was via the blue. That's unfortunate. Snoresbury's and Nick now snorking No Sleep. Must have heard her shooting into the wind. They know she's out there. They're just scanning the grass. So far, you've looked every single place in front of you except for where that person is. Good job, Snoresbury's. Oh, firefight going off north. Famacity having a go at Rampage. Armistew getting knocked out of the vehicle. The vehicle on fire. Get the feeling this car's about to go explodey-splodey. Yeah, for Massady finishing off Amish Jew there. That was unfortunate. Rampage managing to get away. Team 29 moving up rapidly on Team 11 here. Team 4 driving past, deciding against it and moving away. Oh, this is a battle against Soldy. Let's jump over to Cinder, who's going to be the closest to Team 29. Cinder taking some shots there. Faven and Kid getting aggressive and rushing on the building. Faven taking a lot of damage, needs to withdraw and heal, which is exactly what he does. But Cinder moving to a different building. We have got grenades galore going off. Massity coming to the rescue, dropping Kid with a nade. See what Faven could do with this. Faven just opting to... Oh! Faven dropped by Famacity. Also finishing off Kid. We are down to 15 alive. Hella being dropped now. And Stovers. Tiny Bubbles going down. Greg Shot taking out Team 1. Hella going down in the process. Burn City taking him down. Greg now stuck behind those boxes. Burn decides to live up to the namesake and make the car burn. A lot of firefight going on, a lot of smoke. This is going to be pretty visible. I wonder how many other teams are going to be able to see this going off. Let's see, Rampage is still in range. Zadus and Omega Fight are going to be able to hear it. Voxel possibly in the distance may be able to see this going off. He's pretty far out though, I'm not sure. No Sleep will be able to see it. Greg now taking cover, finding a vehicle for his trouble, using it to block off the door. Fantastic game plan there. Using it to give himself some cover. Comes out the back. I saw a nameplate in the distance there as he came out. Not sure who it was, but he was lucky he didn't get domed. Lays some shots down, gets a couple of ricochets onto Burn Cinder. Nothing really to write home about though. Somebody letting smoke off in the area. I'm not sure whether that was Greg or whether he's got somebody sneaking up behind him like a monster in the dark, a German in a back alley. Team 4 moving in now. Dropping some nades in. Sadly, as they moved in. Oh! Faven and Co. Zadus and Co. dropped by Burn Cinder. Rampage finishing off Cornfed. I think Famacity might be a bit annoyed that that kill was kind of robbed by Rampage, just chilling out there. Rampage trying to get position, knows where Team 11 is, not sure where anybody else is right now, scanning the tree line. Working his way slowly towards Team 11. Let's check in with everybody else. No Sleep, stalking Nick the Nerd and Snoresberries from her shed that she's been in pretty much this entire game. That's oh, that's so close. Nick and Snozzberries have no idea that No Sleep is behind them. No Sleep has no idea that Nick the Nerd is in front of them. Nick now taking some shots from the distance. I'm not sure whether that was from Greg or from Burn Cinder. It was from Burn Cinder. Lands 2 shots on Nick, dropping him down to 44 health.
Go back to that tree.
Cinder watching from the distance in no rush. Painfully aware that Greg is just chilling out behind those crates. I'm not sure those shots were actually coming from Greg. I've got a feeling a third team is rolling up. They are. Was that Foxhole taking some shots there? Ooh, 35 health taken out of Greg as he engages somebody else. Let's have a look at the quick map and see who it was. Looks like it was Rampage. Massey now taking out Rampage. Out in the distance. 4 kills for Massey, 2 for Burn. Ooh, Burn now in the distance sees Nick and Snores, gets the distance on them. Sneaking into the engagement now is Team 10. They have been quiet this whole game. Unfortunately, Burn Cinder sees them moving in as they cross the open. Unarmed doing some damage there, forcing Burn to withdraw back into the house. We're in our top 10, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic shots there. Burn Cinder putting some shots down on Unarmed. Gets nailed by Greg for his trouble. Must be really frustrating for Cinder, who just can't seem to get some sustained fire down range without getting tapped himself. Nosberries and Nick just chilling out along with No Sleep, letting everybody else do the heavy lifting. Foxel, also another one who's just kind of letting the game play out. You'll notice all of these people are in fact solo players, with the exception of Nick and Snozzberries, who mightn't as well. But Massey now putting hell of shots on Unarmed. Couldn't keep the aim true though, only managed to land a handful of them. Nick the Nerd now goes down. Is getting rezzed by his teammate. We'll see how much longer they can keep going. Nick, plenty of meds there, manages to get himself healed back up. But they are well and truly pinned down by Team 10 on one side and No Sleep on the other. Though No Sleep doesn't seem too bothered. Unarmed goes down now to Burn City. That's been coming for a while. Ooh. Unarmed gets dropped. Sexy Local moving back in an attempt to try and res, but they're getting pushed by Cinder. Massively managing to
up this hill.
Get a slight hit.
You're gonna have to probably backside of this.
Sexy deciding to spam ordnance and pyrotechnics.
Did I kill this?
Manages to get some hits on Burn Cinder. Takes him down to about half health. More grenades going down. Burn's gonna have to do some healing. He is pretty dinged up right now. Here comes the return fire from Famacity and Burn Cinder. Sexy Local pinned down behind this rock. Not much he can do from there. More ordnance getting spammed. Snoresberries now goes down to Sexy Local single. Knows Nick's there. He can see him. Nick knows he's there. Nick, what are you doing? Aim, buddy. Ooh, drop manages to get some 1, 2, 3 hits on Sexy. Famacity now managing to put down. Famacity with 5 kills. Steals the kill from Sexy single. Drops Nick the Nerd. We are down to 5 alive. Famacity, Burn Cinder with 9 kills between them. They are currently 8 odds-on favourites with potentially the highest kill rate of the tournament. Greg, who also can't be underestimated right now, managed to survive on his own for a fair while. And then on the outside, Foxalt and No Sleep Till, both of them single players, just kind of chilling out, letting things play out. Ladies and gentlemen, Burn Cinder taking out Foxalt out of freaking nowhere, leveling his score with Famacity. 10 kills for the team. Sadly, we didn't see that kill happen, but that just came absolutely out of nowhere. Ladies and gentlemen, final 4. And it looks like it's going to come down to a 2-on-1 between Famacity and Burn Cinder versus Greg. Oh, No Sleep is on the move. Gets spotted by Cinder. Takes 2 shots to the dome. She manages to get herself to the low ground and is turtling up. Best thing for her right now, I think. Greg sticks his head out. Gets one between the eyes for his trouble. Cinder, getting frustrated, just unloads into the burnt out structure. Greg managing to get out and get behind some trees for some cover. Right now, Famacity making his way around. Burn Cinder finally putting No Sleep out of her misery. Ladies and gentlemen, this all comes down to Burn Cinder, Famacity versus Greg. Team 11 so far have the guaranteed highest kill rate of this tournament with 11 kills between them. They already have one round win. Greg managing to drop Famacity. Could he pull a surprise out of the bag here? Trying to get his eyes in. He knows the area that Cinder's in, doesn't know exactly what tree. Yeah, he's just spotted him. Oof. Trading shots there. Let's get a bird's eye view from this. Drinking some energy drink. Burn dropping some smoke. Frag's going off in the distance. Another frag just manages to convince Cinder to be a little bit cockshy there. Greg popping. Couple of fiery shots there by Cinder. None of them managing to land true. More smoke going down. This is going to be a sudden and savage end to the round, ladies and gentlemen. Who's it going to be? Greg or Burn Cinder? Greg, with 4 kills of his own, has certainly been no slouch in this round. Oh, another shot being taken out. Burn Cinder being forced to turtle up down to 38 health. Oh, beautiful shot by Burns. Oh. Whew, by Greg, I'm sorry. Team 3 winning the last round. Ladies and gentlemen, in a rarity for a KCGameOn competition, that is a different winner every single game so far this tournament. A roundup of our winners and losers. Our number 1 position, Greg shot with 5 kills, Hello with 0. Number 2, Burn Cinder with 6 kills. Massady with 5 kills. 3rd place, believe it or not, No Sleep and Hokey Bear with 0 kills. 4th place, with 0 kills, Foxhole and his partner Equus. 5th, Sexy with 1, Twitch with 0. Ladies and gentlemen, that was round 5. This concludes our June KCGameOn PUBG Duos tournament. I've been your host, The Drunken Pit. Thank you very much for joining us. It has been a pleasure having you. Please join us on our main channel, KCGameOn, for more tournaments, more games, more shenanigans with my friend Twez TV. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen, and we will see you soon.